In this video, I will show you how to plan your entire wedding budget and guest list in one spreadsheet, step by step. We begin here on the Start Here tab. To navigate the tabs, you can either click below or on the navigation menu. Click any page name, like Dashboard or Budget, to jump straight there. Need more room? Click the minus button just above the menu and the sidebar folds away. Click it again to bring it back. The Start Here tab holds 4 details: the couple's names, the wedding date, the total budget, and the venue. In our example, they're already filled in. If you're ever unsure what goes where, there are short instructions right on this page. These 4 fill the top of your dashboard and set your budget. You'll fill in the other tabs too, but you never type the same thing twice or do the math yourself. Now let's open the dashboard. At the top, there they are: Ava and Liam, June 12, 2027, and a countdown of days to go. We never typed that countdown. It read the date and did the math for us. Down the left is your money at a glance: total budget, estimated, actual, what's left, and the percent spent. Up top, 4 donut charts: where the money goes, how your guests are responding, where you stand with your vendors, and how far along your checklist is. Here's the thing: nothing on this page is typed in. It all comes from the other tabs, so you read the dashboard, you don't fill it in. Let's fill those tabs in now and watch everything feed back here. Now, you might be wondering, where do those numbers actually come from? Let's start with the budget. Let's open the Budget tab. Down the left column, you have your spending categories, and each one is chosen from a drop-down. Click a category cell, then click the arrow, and the list drops open with every category: venue, catering and cake, photography and video, and more. That's how you'd set each row. Then, across the row, there's an estimated cost, your actual cost, and what you've paid so far. For Ava and Liam, the venue was estimated at $8,000 and came in at $8,200. Over on the right, the planner has already flagged that we're a little over on venue. It colors anything over budget so it's easy to spot. And every number you enter here rolls straight up to the dashboard, no switching back and forth. You just fill in your real costs as you book things. The budget tells you what things cost, but a wedding is really about the people. So let's look at the guest list. Open the Guest List tab. This is where every guest lives, and for our example, it's already filled in, so let's look at how it works. Take the first guest, Marcus Webb, +1. In the next column, his party size is set to 2. Next is the side of the family. Click that cell, then the arrow, and you'll see the drop-down: ours, our partners, or both. Marcus is set to ours. Then the RSVP. Click that drop-down, and there are your choices: no reply, attending, declined, or maybe. The meal column is a drop-down too. Open it, and you'll see chicken, beef, fish, and more. And here's a handy detail: if a guest needs something special, you can just type your own choice right into the cell. To show that the counts are live, let's change this guest's RSVP from attending to declined. Because Marcus is a party of 2, the attending head count right here at the top drops by 2. Set it back to attending, and it climbs again. You don't touch any totals yourself. The planner recounts every time you change a guest, here and on your dashboard. There's also a table column. The table you assign here is the same table used on the Seating tab, so you only enter it once. And yes, Grandma Rose gets her own row. She's on our side, a party of 1, and non-negotiable. So the money is tracked, and the guests are counted. Now, who's actually getting paid and when? That's the Vendors tab. Let's open Vendors. Down the left, you list each vendor: Rosewood Barn for the venue, Fig and Vine for catering, Bright Hour Studio for photography, Wildfield Florals, and DJ Marlowe. For each one, there's the quote, the deposit you've paid, and the due date for the balance. The planner does the rest. It works out the balance owed, and right beside it, how many days until that payment is due. And your dashboard pulls these into one list, soonest first, with Fig and Vines right at the top. Knowing what's due is half of it. Staying on schedule is the other half. Let's look at the timeline. Open the Timeline and Checklist tab. This is your countdown of tasks from 12 months out down to the week of the wedding. Over on the right of each task is a checkbox. As you finish a task, you tick its box. Let's check off book caterer and schedule a tasting. It marks complete, and on your dashboard, the next task up becomes Send, Save the Dates. We'll uncheck it to put the demo back the way we found it. You always know the one thing to do next. With the date getting closer, there's one job everyone dreads: seating. Let's make that easy. Open the Seating tab. Each block is a table with its capacity, how many seats are filled, and how many are still open. As you assign guests to a table back on the guest list, the seats fill in here automatically. And if you overbook a table, the open seats go negative and get flagged, so you'll catch it before the big day, not on it. There are a few extras. First, the Gallery tab. This is an inspiration board. As you plan, you can collect ideas from around the web, your florals, your dress, the venue look, and paste the images right here, so they're kept alongside your planner instead of scattered across your phone. The Bonus tab has a wedding day run of show to hand your vendors, plus a list of questions to ask them. And the Table Guide is a Find Your Table list that fills in from your guest list, ready to print. And that's the whole planner. You fill in each tab once, and your budget, guests, vendors, timeline, and seating all roll up to the dashboard for you. To use it for your own wedding, just change the names and details to yours, and everything recalculates the same way you saw here. And it works the same in both Google Sheets and Excel. If you'd like this exact planner, there's a link in the description. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.